Hello friends and welcome to Zonadiscgolf. We have a special guest here, Robert Abel from Zonadiscgolf. Robert, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Kalito. Thank you for your time.
Well, thank you very much for the great job that you are doing with Madrid International Disc Golf Course. We are getting the first permanent disc golf course in Madrid, Spain.
Yes, we're super excited. It's been a long process working locally with the governments here, and the support of the Paul Macbeth Foundation and Latitude 64 has been monumental in helping the project move forward.
I'm sure that it will really help to grow the disc golf in Spain.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
But we are here to talk about Cyprus. I've heard a
Disc
lot
golf
of
Cyprus.
things. What's going on in Cyprus? First of all, what's your relationship with Cyprus?
Well, my lovely wife, Christina, is from Cyprus. She grew up there. So we've got family there, and we go back pretty consistently. That's why we moved to Spain, is to be closer to, at least in the middle between our two families.
Yeah, that's great. Well, for those who don't know, Cyprus is a beautiful country in the Mediterranean. It's sunny, it's Mediterranean, and it's growing a disc golf scene. Tell us what's going on in Cyprus.
Yes, so exactly like you said, Cyprus has got great weather. It's part of the European Union. It is technically in the Middle East geographically, but having the EU connection provides a lot of different resources. And it just makes it a great place to visit, and it's easy to get to. But for the last 5 years, I've been communicating with the Department of Forests and building those relationships with the government and talking about disc golf. And the last year and a half, I've been working with the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Sabas Perdios, and he really saw what disc golf could bring after really explaining it and talking about the impact on the environment, or the minimal impact on the environment. And I'm excited to say that Cyprus, a country with 0 disc golf courses, has just released government funding for the development of disc golf courses, in which the government will fund up to 75% of multiple projects. And these courses can go in on private land, public land, municipalities, whatever, so
that's great.
That's just great support.
It sounds like a strategic bet, no, for the sport. I guess that Cyprus want to position it as a disc golf destination for tourism.
Absolutely. I showed them the video from the Island projects that happened at the start of COVID, and I think a similar island kind of culture, that maybe they had identified with that and saw that it worked for them in the islands, and so I think Cyprus has kind of gone all in, and let's see what we can do with it.
Is it easy to reach Cyprus? Is there international airports there that with direct connections to Europe?
Yeah, so a lot of Europeans vacation to Cyprus is kind of like the Bahamas of Europe, I guess. Another one of the options other than Mallorca. But the main airport is in Larnaca, which is in the south central side of the island. And then most of the people from the England, Great Britain area fly into Paphos. That's a real popular destination side the southwest coast of the island. So there's two main airports that can get you in quickly.
Okay. Well, we have already checked the Facebook page, the Instagrams. Look for Disc Golf Cyprus there, and we've seen that you have already made some events there. There's even a temporary course in Nicosia, in the capital, no?
Yeah. So part of the education side of working with the government, show them how the sport works, is we did a couple exhibition days. We had to get a permit from the Department of Forests, and so it was like an open invitation day. And the first time that we did it, I think it was the first time it snowed in Nicosia in like 10 years. We set up some portable baskets, and we had about 35 people come through. We actually had 3 different disc golfers that were vacationing there that flew to the island with discs, that I had no idea who they were, and they showed up with discs and played. And I think that was pretty great to see. So the interest is there. People want it.
So I guess that you want to combine the organic growth from the base, creating, of course, players, creating local clubs, and I guess that the interesting part would be a mix of public courses and maybe private courses on, as you mentioned, on breweries, on wineries, or maybe that mix could be good for both the sports and for the local growth, no?
Yeah, it's what I see a lot in the growing countries here in Europe for disc golf. I've been playing disc golf for 35 years in the States. 30 years in the States. And, there's a lot of movement for the structured tournament growth and focus on the competitive player. But as the chicken and egg problem that we have, we also need way more amateurs to play. So bringing courses to adventure parks, bringing courses to wineries or breweries, diversifying the locations to get the local people to come play, not just always advertise to travelers to come in. It's both. It's tourism, but it's also domestic activity.
And I guess that if everything goes ahead, there will be some possibilities to make some international competitions there in Cyprus. No, it seems very attractive as it's happening now in Andalusia, in the southern Spain, to be able to expand the season for some warmer countries maybe in the northern Europe off season.
That is absolutely one of the top focuses as well, is to drive winter tourism for the island. That's why the tourism department has got behind it. Cyprus is known for its beaches. It's got the best beaches in the world. And it's pretty hot, okay? But you can still get up in the morning and play around a disc golf and then enjoy the beach the rest of the day. You probably don't want to play at 3 p.m. in July. But the off-season, November through all the way into May, it's beautiful. The temperature's great, and the food's amazing.
Okay, so call to action. What should we do with all the European players that are interested? Should absolutely check out your Facebook, your Instagram. Those cool T-shirts are for sale? People are asking me.
Not just yet. We'll get these going here for some fundraising, just to help us run some more events and do some education on our side. But just like any social media thing, the likes, the follows, if we can build our customer base on Instagram or followers on Instagram, especially, we're trying to show. I'm going to local government saying, hey, there's people that'll fly over here on an airplane to bring their frisbees to play in your forest. And they're used to just people coming to the beach. So the more interaction we have in social media, I can really justifies what I'm trying to show them, that people do want to come.
Okay, and a specific call to action to the people in Cyprus that are going to help this project. So the people that could be interested in hosting a disc golf course in their municipality, what should they do?
Same thing with the municipalities in Cyprus. Please reach out to our website, discgolfcyprus.com. We've got an information form on there. If you have land that you want to use, or land that we could use, 50,000 square meters up to 100,000 square meters, we can fit a 9 to 18 hole course or multiple options, but that's where they can reach out to us. I'll go and look at the property for free, give them a consultation. I'm just here as a resource to help get these projects on, get them going, get them on the ground. So
keep up the good work. I can't wait to go there to Cyprus to play this golf in the warm Cyprus.
Absolutely, man. We're looking forward to having you, Kalikto.
Venga, congratulations for the hard work. See you soon.
Awesome.
Robert,
thank you, sir.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.